All right, on our Finding Faith segment here, it's always a fascinating story. I'm sorry what happened, but we have Brad and Lisa Witt with me this morning. And guys, we're going to get into it here. About, what, two and a half years ago, you had a major house fire that burned your house to the ground. Tell us about
it. So, it's still emotional. What I would say was about 3 o'clock in the morning. She had fell asleep in the living room, and she heard a weird noise that she wasn't familiar with. She woke up. She was watching the late news. I went to bed, and we have a fireplace. So a popping and cracking is something that's familiar in that house because we burn with wood.
It's normal.
It's normal. So she wakes up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and she said, so where the red circle is, that was the chair that she fell asleep, and what was left there was just a metal frame. Now in that picture, the most empowering thing to me in that picture is there was a stand beside that chair. And at the bottom of that stand, she told me, she said, I have to see if my Bible is still there. And I told her, I was like, that was part of the hottest part of the house. I said, it's probably not. Well, when I went back in and we started to look for a few things, we was able to find that Bible. The edges of that Bible was burnt, but you could still read every page. And the thing that you have to realize, the fireman told me there was over 30,000 gallons of water dumped in that house.
Oh, and it survived the fire,
and it survived
the water.
And that's a picture of the Bible.
Oh my goodness. It's just, it's not luck. It's not coincidence.
It was God.
Yeah, and Lisa, tell us too, you said that that God had you hear a crackling noise that was a little different at just the right time.
It was so distinct. It was so different from what we were used to hearing. And I got up, went out, because I almost thought it was outside. Then I realized it wasn't, so I went and got Brad in the bedroom. By the time we were coming out of the bedroom, he said, "Oh my God, the attic's on fire." And so I went to the front door. He sent the kids our way, and we came out. And within like 5 minutes of being out, we watched the roof collapse.
You know, you'll get me going here too. As you stood there and you watched your house just kind of cave in, what you said, and I quote here, that God, you are still good.
Yeah. At the end of at the end of the day, we had lost everything, but we all came out, and I think we had to acknowledge God was still good. Even watching, we had just been married for 15 years, watched
and
everything.
You celebrated an anniversary before this.
Yes.
Wow.
And we watched everything go up in smoke, but God, there was no explanation. The firefighters told us people don't walk out, especially during the middle of the night, because our smoke detectors weren't going off. All the smoke was venting out the roof.
And we have about 1 minute left here. You rebuilt the house yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm a local contractor, so I had several contractor friends get together, and they helped me when they could. And last year we rebuilt everything, and God's blessed us. And so,
real quick, we have 30 seconds here. Anything else you want to say? How your faith got you through this?
Prayer.
Lots of prayer, lots of community. We have an awesome community. When
you find yourself all by yourself and no one to talk to, you can talk to the Lord.
Anytime, 24/7.
Yeah.
And even when it's bad, just remember God is still good.
And that's the key thing, how we see it. We got to see the glass as being half full, not half empty.
Yeah.
So thanks for sharing your story. My heart goes out to you. But I'm glad to see that you're rebuilding and that the family's safe. You can always replace things, but the family's okay. So, Brad, I'll pitch it to you. This is Brad and Lisa Witt from Connorsville. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.